I'm Florence Atieno, TED 120/19. I want to give out a summary of Virtual Trip 1, which I watched under the following areas: factory layout planning, industrial health and safety, technologies for manufacturing systems. Under factory layout planning, I have learned that plant layout is the optimum arrangement of facilities such as personnel, operating equipment, storage space, material handling equipment, and all other supporting services, along with the design of all the base structure to contain all these facilities. In a factory layout, there are objects such as machines and warehousing or work tables. Also, in a plant layout, planning and designing has a workflow, which include a design utilities workflow, a 2D AutoCAD, and a 3D inventor. A 2D AutoCAD is used for creating or drawing a footprint. Using a 2D AutoCAD, it can be converted to a 3D inventor, whereby a 3D inventor is being used for inserting assets. I also learned that there are various types of layout. One, we have process layout or functional layout. In this type of layout, all machines doing the similar operations are grouped together. The second type is process layout or line layout. Here, machines operation or equipment are grouped in a sequence of operations. The third type is combined layout. In a combined layout is the combination of both process and product layout. Then we have a fixed layout. A fixed layout, materials remain in their fixed machinery or tools. I also learned that we have got different principles of factory layout, which includes space utilization, supervision, economy, flexibility, interdependence, safety. Another area which I watched was industrial health and safety. Here, health is the absence of disease, whereas safety is the absence of involving yourself into a risk, which may cause injury. Various areas to consider health and safety. We have got fire safety area. One should consider a sign. Also, one should know all the exits and the emergency exits. So in case there is a fire outbreak, one can use to escape. Also, the person or the employee in a factory should know all the locations where the fire extinguishers are and their purposes. For example, the water extinguishers and the gas extinguishers. Another one is personal protective equipment, that is PPEs, is used by employees while working in a factory. For example of such equipments are, we have gloves, protective goggles, overalls, reflectors, safety boots, among others. Also, we have handling. Handling involves the pushing or lifting. Here, a person should be keen while carrying out such operations of lifting, pushing, or pulling. Where the materials are heavier, they should be using a lifting machines or a pushing machines. Also, we have a workplace. A workplace, employees should be trained and worked in a tidy place Use common sense where necessary to avoid injuries. They be aware of all areas in a factory and should know the signs and their meanings. Reasons for maintaining health and safety. 1. It is too expensive to be treated while involved in an accident in a factory. Secondly, social expectation and moral. Steps involved while obtaining a safety. The first step, planning. Method 1 should be using. So you should be able to plan which types of the method you want to use. Another one is implementation. You implement what you have planned. Another one is evaluation. Check the actions if they are working that you have planned. Another one is managing. You should be able to manage them if they work. The final area was technologies for manufacturing systems. Here, I've watched about computer, numerical system, CNC, and factory whiz monitoring. Under computer, numerical system, CNC, are systems that came about due to mass production and increase of demand of part qualities and uniformity of cutting tools that was controlled manually by skilled machinists early on. This CNC control instructions that are used by converting instruction into output signals. Some of examples of output signals are spindle, rotation, cutting tool, and tool changing cutting fluid control. Under factory whiz monitoring helps to offer or provide connections that are used to connect machines controls. Also have watched about the advantages of numerical over standard numerical, whereby can be operated or controlled using onboard computers, can be run from the computer memory. And finally, CNC or computer numerical systems have been widely used in manufacturing process, factory such as milling, turning, punching, and hole making. And that's marked the end of my summary. Thank you.